Find a polynomial function of degree 3 with the given number as zeros. Assume that the leading coefficient is 1. So recall that every polynomial function f of degree n, where n is greater than or equal to 1, can be factored into n linear factors. So any polynomial has a degree of n can be written as a factored form, n factored form. They are not necessarily to be unique anyway. We can have x minus 1 times x minus 1 times x plus 2 times x plus 3, etc. Okay, so now we have a degree of 3 function. So a degree of 3 function can be written as an n factored, 3 factored, okay? 3 factors, a product 3 factors. Okay, because we have a degree of 3, so a degree of 3, we have a polynomial function, we have a polynomial of degree 3. So what does this mean? It can be written as a product of 3 linear factors. 3 linear factors. This is very nice. So you know how to start with. The other thing is we are given the zeros. We know that this function has 3 zeros, -4, 5, and 6. So -4, 5, and 6 are zeros of this polynomial, Let's give it a name of the polynomial. Is it given a name for this polynomial? No, it's f of x, yes, f of x. So by using the factor theorem, what is the factor theorem? What does it say? It says if you have a 0, if -4, now -4 is a 0 of the function, then x plus 4 is a factor. So by the factor theorem, since x equals -4 is a 0 of f of x, then x minus -4 is a factor. Of f of x. So we got the first factor. Because we said this polynomial can be written as a product of 3 factors. So from the first sentence here, we can say, okay, f of x can be written as a product of 3 linear factors. This is the meaning of that one. So we need to get these 3 linear factors. Okay, so we got the first one because x equals -4 is a 0, then this guy is a factor. The same reason, x equals 5 is a 0, then we write the same thing, then x minus 5 is a factor. And x equals 6 is a 0, then x minus 6 is a factor. So we got 3 factors. If you multiply these guys together, so we got x minus -4, which is x plus 4, x minus 5, x minus 6. Correct? X minus 6. But we need to do something now. If you multiply these guys, you're going to get a polynomial, right? Of the degree 3. But there is one condition is given to us. The leading coefficient has to be 1. Has to be what? 1. So the leading coefficient always comes outside here. So this is 1. If the question says the leading coefficient is 3, you have to write 3 here. We are done. Then you multiply these over. Multiply this by this using the calculator. You get the, the standard form. Okay, the other form. you get the third degree polynomial. Use your calculator to multiply these or use GeoGebra